Some were born in that era of black and white TV, while others now have the luxury of high-definition color TV. Wherever you fall on the divide, the only way we experience growth is through constant change.
That's right. Each person's development is very interesting, and I guess that's why everybody loves the befores and afters, Throwback Thursdays, and all that kind of thing, you know. Well, you don't always get to relive memories until something reminds you.
Yes, very correct, and that's why we have the show today. Welcome to Throwback Thursday. Let's get cracking. If you're on the move, you can stream the show via our website, which is www.tvcentertainment.tv. So, ladies and gentlemen, you know my name. My name is Catherine. You all know me as Lady Cat, her real hotness. Queen Cat, her real hotness. Kit Kat, the person, not the chocolate baby. Katie of the Katie Cruz.
Righty. It's your homegirl right here. It's your girlfriend next door. It is Situ in the crowd. It is Honey Shmoney. It is Honey Sassy. It is Honey Venus. It is Honey On Point. It is Honey KPK. It is Honey Cookbook. It is Honey.
It's like you have cash now.
I'm surviving. Haters gone. Hey, but you know what?
Potatoes with potatoes.
Well.
And then we shake it off.
Things are happening. Things are happening because me, I just want to go and be in Portable's camp right now.
Wow.
Did you guys talk about the Portable's interview? Did you guys talk about that interview?
No, now let me catch the cruise. Now let me watch up. I watched the interview.
So I caught when OJ was watching it, and I did not leave till the end of the interview. Man, even the guy was feeling Portable. He told me like saying that the guy they interview.
No. So I just like
Can't
that.
you sing song? Can't you praise God?
No, forget
I do music for a living.
That guy is Cruz. That guy is Cruz.
Wow.
So Honeypot, I said Honeypot.
Honeypot don't join Portable.
Portable, so why are you always in the news? I mean, why is it that you're always causing...
They don't rip you before?
Hey, they don't rip you before. No, that's the most important. So they don't rip you before.
Yes.
That one say
What
yes.
do you do?
So what do you do? Say, no, I don't do anything. Say, oh! Is that singing? Say,
Ladies and gentlemen,
my
this is Royal Highness Planets. I go by the name King OJ, but you can call me OJ. That's what it is. It is what it is. Can't you sing song?
Can't you sing song?
Can't you praise God?
Can't you praise God? See, let me tell you, that dude, forget it. I think it needs to be studied. No, forget all those. I know that today's stories. You know that me, I don't encourage Portable's talk on but I could not keep cap.
Even Olamide said he likes Portable's vibe.
Yeah,
like,
that
he has said
interview.
it several
Dude
times.
is a vibe.
That interview was just cruise. Ladies and gentlemen, better get ready because on today's edition, we won't be talking about Portable.
No.
Yes, we'll be keeping you up to speed on what's happening in the entertainment world. Then we are going celebrity mood on celebrity birthday shout-out. Right after that, we'll be hitting the rewind button, taking you back to this day in entertainment history.
The fun definitely doesn't stop there, as Catherine will be keeping us entertained on social media, sharing with us all the shenanigans happening on social media.
And the other part of the show will commence with the Chew It Off segment, where one of us will be talking about what's presently bugging him or her, followed by the news recap.
Yes, sir. We'll then be checking out who we've got on Where Are They Now. While on today's Daily Top 5, we'll be talking about Fuji and Juju, legendary musicians from way back. And not forgetting all the throwback videos we've got loaded for your viewing pleasures.
I am excited already!
I can't wait!
Idris Elba to shoot next film in Ghana. English actor Idris Elba has revealed his plans to take Hollywood to Ghana. He made this known during a press conference with government officials and policymakers in Ghana. Idris Elba stated that his film, which will begin pre-production in August of this year, will have some of its scenes shot in Ghana in December. He added that this can be used a proof of concept in showing the rest of the world that Ghana is ready for business and how the funds from the project can help the Ghanaian economy. He further urged the government to ensure that policies that will make Ghana an attractive filmmaking hotspot be put in place so the rest of the world can get in on it. Just so you know, producers of the Hollywood film Girl Strip had also earlier announced that the sequel to the movie will be shot in Ghana this year. The comedy flick starring Jada Pinkett Smith, Queen Latifah, Tiffany Haddish, and Regina Hall was a big hit at the box office, generating over $140 million worldwide as four lifelong friends rekindle their sisterhood during a fun-filled trip to New Orleans. The film's producer, Will Parker, confirmed to Good Morning America last year that all his lead stars will reprise their iconic roles, saying, "We're absolutely in the stages. The ladies are in. I just talked to the director."
This
What
is a very
happening?
beautiful one
Yes.
when it comes to Ghana, because I think that, Ghana has always been making themselves, they have prepared. You know how preparation now meets opportunity.
Yeah, true.
Yes, so that is what I think Ghana has been doing over the years. There was even a particular year like that it was year of
The year of
return,
return,
the year
yeah.
of return for,
Everybody.
It was the theme in Ghana, and so they made sure that if you had some black heritage or you wanted to, affiliate yourself,
Come home.
just come home. And I remember that when I went to Ghana some years ago, on the streets of Ghana, you see whites and they're so comfortable. They just want to go there and chill, like
see
as they
whites
have
on my
come to,
street.
as they have come to.
I see white people on my street regularly, so...
I don't know what you're
Yeah,
talking
so-
about. So they didn't have that issue of security.
Yeah.
That is, I mean, don't say that I'm throwing shade if it looks like shade to Nigeria, because number one, you're thinking about your life, your safety. Can they guarantee it?
Yeah, true.
Because if they can't carry, like, no, I don't want to be messy right now. But then I think, Ghana has done so well, and I think if they're looking at Ghana, it's okay. And I think again, if you're going to talk about the Woman King, and then they did it in South Africa, and so they're looking at Africa. Africa is a big market.
true.
Now then they farms us. We love it. I mean, yeah.
So the problem right now is, when they are saying movies, they say Hollywood, Bollywood, and Nollywood. Why not you people?
Nolly, not Gali.
And so they said Nollywood,
Yeah.
that's Nigeria.
Yeah.
And these guys are coming from there to shoot. Why not come to Nollywood?
Nollywood.
Why are they going to
Gali.
Gali?
So that is what I have said. That is what I have said.
That means I no join.
Because you people are,
No.
see,
See, okay, so in the comment, I saw this post on social media, and the comment section, I was seeing a lot of, oh, coconut head, why not come to Nigeria, this, that. And then I saw just a few people highlight some reasons. Like, what if they're shooting on the road and area boys come to form Omonile
Security.
and they're harassing them? Apart from that, it also reminds me of the World Cup, when people were saying, oh, if Nigeria held the World Cup, and
No,
there were
that
so
was
many
in
memes.
Banff.
Thank you. So
That
things
was in
like
Banff.
that, because every time they want to do something here, they have to make sure
Set
it's
back,
in
yeah.
a restricted place. And these people want to explore everywhere.
Yeah.
So I really do not blame them. But obviously in the past, we've had different Hollywood stars come to Nigeria to do one or two projects.
true, true.
And very true. I'm very sure that in the future, in the nearest future, we'll see a lot of them to
Yeah.
come and do more things. So let's just open the market. It's Africa. Let them go from country to country. They will come back.
but at the end of the day, we have to really tell ourselves the truth.
Yeah.
We have to get our home fronts ready for them,
points, yeah.
because we cannot be misbehaving. And then you think they don't see the news, they don't read the news.
Let me
I'm
So,
joking.
see,
see, as regards tourism, like
We are
even-
supposed to be cashing out big
even,
time.
even your faves, your favorite Nigerian artists, when they want to chill in Africa,
Yep.
they go to Ghana.
Because see, Nigeria used to be like that. We used to have a lot of whites in Jos.
Are you telling
I
me?
mean, because of the weather. But when Kirigbo, like, I mean.
Because growing up, I remember everybody saying, oh, when I was in primary school, they used to take us on excursion to Olumoro, Kogosi once, different places. But now people are even scared to travel by road. And when you go
that is
by
even
air,
Nigerians in Nigeria.
exactly. And when you go by air, if where you're going has no airport, you're scared. Okay, so how do I move? What's going to happen? So it's just crazy. Security, like you said, is the
That's-
number one
that-
issue.
that-
but a
yeah.
lot of other things need to go
That's
into
even
place.
movies, music-wise too. Afrochella.
Yes.
Somebody was even talking about why is it that it's Ghana that is hosting Afrochella, doing the
See.
Afro Nation concerts. Like, do we even have the things put in place to hold that kind of big concerts in
So
Nigeria?
see when Mark Zuckerberg
OJ.
wanted to come to Africa, where did he
Oh,
do?
that was
Exactly.
a lot of bad.
No, but-
Twitter too.
But OJ, you remember that it was last year now that they abducted some Nollywood actors.
Stars,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Look at how
Legends,
difficult that
yes.
was. What if they killed them in the process? And those people were like, they're not going to go to certain areas to actually shoot movies.
Oh, yeah.
So we have to really, really do our homework first,
we
because
do.
yes, we can actually be cashing out, and that's
Yeah.
the truth.
Of course.
All right, moving on.
Definitely looking out for Girls Trip.
Yeah.
Being shot in
Yes,
Ghana.
I am.
Yes,
And
yes.
of course, Idris Elba's new movie too.
Yeah, yeah. All right, Wendy Williams will not resume paying alimony to ex-husband. Good news for talk show host Wendy Williams, as her ex-husband Kevin Hunter Sr. was recently shut down in his attempt to have her resume paying spousal support. According to reports, the judge ruled that Kevin's alimony request was not emergent and proceeded to dismiss it without prejudice. Additionally, the judge also ruled that Wendy wouldn't be on the hook for Kevin's legal fees. However, the situation isn't totally over. In addition, the judge reportedly noted that Wendy and Kevin are to participate in binding arbitration. This new ruling is coming in spite of Kevin proclaiming that he had fallen behind on most of his bills on account of the payment stopping. He also noted that he was at risk of facing foreclosure. He stated, "I have fallen behind on most of my bills. I currently live in a community that requires payments to the Homeowners Association, and I am behind on that bill. If the Homeowners Association fees are not paid, foreclosure will soon follow." Kevin went on to detail just how much he relied on Wendy's alimony payment. He stated, "My car insurance hasn't been paid as a result of not receiving monthly severance payment. I'm behind on credit card payments because I have no money since the severance payments were suspended." He also added, "My life has been greatly affected since the plaintiff stopped making payments under our settlement agreement." Kevin Hunter brought this matter back in November in the motion. He shared that the payments abruptly ended in February 2022, which was around the same time when Wendy's Wells Fargo account was suddenly frozen on account of suspected financial exploitation, dementia, and undue influence. Their son, Kevin Hunter Jr., is also affected, as he was reportedly sued for $70,000 in unpaid rent and was evicted from his luxury apartment amid this same bank freeze.
Senior
If
and junior.
entitlement was a human being, was a person, because I know that thing about
Somebody that spent his life.
I met Wendy.
They
No,
go
do not even
together.
give me that. Do not even give me that, because you are looking for my trouble. Okay.
Oh, shit, Team Wendy.
No, Team Wendy, thank you so much. Because even if it was not Wendy, I would have actually stood my ground on this one. Okay, so now you have gone to cheat. And now you have started family with another
Wow.
person. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
That's not the conversation.
Oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that.
not the
No,
conversation.
because you actually brought it on. So let us cuckoo scatter it. Because, don't.
It was just
no,
of the-
don't.
So you know what I think about this? When the whole cheating and everything started, and people were talking about the fact that, yes, we all know that they grew together.
He
and
made the show. He
they
scripted
grew
the
together.
show.
We all know that.
He
But at the
oppressed
end of the
show.
day, over the years, was he not getting his payment? She was getting paid. He was getting
He
paid.
abandoned everything he was doing in his
But he
life.
was getting paid, was he not?
See, I'm going to roast you today.
to
Wait,
make sure
OJ, one question.
that
Was
the
he getting
brand
paid or
Wendy Williams
not?
grow.
Was he getting paid or not for his job?
But in our,
Was he?
so-
Yes or no?
Yes.
And afterwards, did he even get paid? He got paid. He got spousal support to a point. And now you want to resume, and they're saying, Oga, no, you're not resuming. And then you start stating stuff.
And our account are even
because I
frozen.
now live in a community where if the money is not paid, something.
She
Who
doesn't have
cares?
she doesn't even have access to money. Her accounts are frozen.
Who cares?
Even-
And women supporting women. Now,
Oh, my
ladies
Lord.
and gentlemen, it's time for celebrity birthday shout out. First up in alphabetical order, posthumous birthday shout out goes to Ayinde Barrister. He was a legendary Yoruba singer, songwriter, and music performer. Is regarded as the pioneer of Fuji and were music. Yes, he would have been 75 today.
Wow.
Yes, Ayinde Barrister, MFR. Yeah.
A legend,
Yeah, true
actually, yes. Happy
Big one.
posthumous birthday to him. And I'm sure, in fact, we really miss him.
Yes,
So
we
it is not
do.
only in the Fuji community.
At all.
Yes, we really do miss him.
Even
Yeah.
people that don't listen to Fuji music, if they play Fuji music, especially his music around you, you can't help it. You move your body one way or the other.
And I think the children too are holding his legacy.
Yes,
True,
they are.
true. All right, still on celebrity birthday shout out. Charlie Day is 47 today. Funny man is an American actor, comedian, writer, and producer who is best known for playing Charlie Kelly on the sitcom It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. He has also starred in films like Horrible Bosses and his 2014 sequel, Monsters University, Pacific Rim, The Lego Movie, Fist Fight, Pacific Rim Uprising, and the Lego Movie 2, the second part, amongst others. His facial expression
Yes.
is funny. Happy birthday.
birthday.
Yes, Dare is 41 today. How dare you dare Dare? Yes, he's an award-winning Nigerian multi-platinum Afro R&B singer, songwriter, record producer, philanthropist, humanitarian, and entrepreneur. He's also the creative director of Life Sport 360. He has hit songs like Fuji, Carry the Go, Style and Style, Not the Girl, Pray for Me, Jah Guide Me, and others.
And he's such a sweet soul. Like, even if he knows you or not, either you're an ordinary person or a celebrity, the way he relates with you make you laugh, and you feel very, very good.
Yeah.
You can say that again.
Always comes through for me.
I mean, love me some Dare. Love me
Yes,
some
of
Dare.
course.
Dare is that person that, you know, it gives joy, it gives
Yes, true
happiness.
that, true that.
Yes, God
Happy
bless
birthday.
you.
Happy birthday.
Jide Awobona is a year older today. He's a Nigerian actor with lots of television series and movies appearance to his credit. He's also popular for his role as Sam in Jennifer's Diary.
Yeah, he's a TikToker.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Sometimes he does that wearing wrapper and time. Yeah.
Happy
Happy birthday.
Yes, still on celebrity birthday. Shout out Joe Pesci is 80 today. He's an American actor and musician known for portraying tough characters in a variety of genres. He has starred in films such as Raging Bull, Goodfellas, Home Alone, The Irishman, Lethal Weapon, amongst others. As a musician, he has recorded 3 studio albums.
And if that's
This is
not
the guy in
talent-
Home Alone.
Yes.
And
Like,
80, man.
great stuff.
Yeah.
Talented veteran.
Happy
Oh,
birthday.
wow. Oh, wow.
Yes, sir.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Michael B. Jordan is 36 today. He's an American actor and film producer, popular for his roles in films such as Fruitvale Station, Chronicle, That Awkward Moment, Fantastic Four, the Creed movie franchise, Black Panther, amongst others. And don't talk about L'Oreal.
I'm going to talk about L'Oreal because that was the reason I was shouting, oh, wow. So I think it was in the middle of the night, and I just saw one post where he was talking about how he dealt with breakfast, like being served breakfast, chopping breakfast, like, oh, you know what, I'm not doing it again. So I'm like, okay, so is this like some type of lecture for some people? Like, you're going to be learning how to deal with heartbreak 101, like...
L'Oreal has moved on to your Nigerian brother. Idris.
No time.
Yeah.
And then he doesn't care too. He's now the most handsome man. So they're the Russia.
Okay.
They're
Yes.
the Russia.
Happy birthday.
Michael B. Jordan.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Because even at that point, people were wondering how, you know, that relationship came about, but it's okay.
Why? From the woman's side.
Only
No, because you know what?
Hey.
You know, I really love him. And I was thinking, I know I shame me, like, you know, I was
So
like,
meaning L'Oreal is
I'm
what?
sorry.
Okay, still on celebrity birthday shout out. Rose Leslie is 36 today. The Scottish actress is best known for playing Ygritte on the HBO fantasy series Game of Thrones. She also appeared in the first season of Downton Abbey and in CBS The Good Fight. And she's married to fellow Game of Thrones actor Kit Harington. And this is why we say when you people are shooting a movie with somebody, be deep in that script. So in that script, they were forming, oh, lover,
So the thing now came
It now came to life. And now they're a cute couple. Cute
Who I want
celebrity
act film
couple.
with now?
Okay, I will look for somebody
We'll
for
find
it.
someone for you.
No, she's old.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Happy birthday,
on,
Rose
okay.
Leslie.
Wow.
Tom Hiddleston is 42 today. He's an English actor who came to wider public attention for his role as Loki in Marvel Cinematic Universe films such as Thor, The Avengers, Thor The Dark World, Thor Ragnarok, Avengers Infinity War, Avengers Endgame, and in Disney Plus series Loki. and his character is was annoying in Avengers.
And I don't know what
I didn't watch Loki, Sha.
I don't even know whether to say that photo of himself, the look was so was like it was staring into somebody's heart.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at him. Evil.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to him. Zhang Ziyi is 44 today. She's an award-winning Chinese actress and model regarded as one of the 4 Dan actresses of China. She has starred in several films such as Rush Hour 2, Hero, House of Flying Daggers, Memoirs of Geisha, The Cloverfield, Paradox, Godzilla, King of Monsters, amongst others. From 2004 to 2010, she was ranked in the top 5 of Forbes China Celebrity 100 list every year.
Wow.
It's a big one.
That's a big
Is she
one.
pretty?
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to every single person celebrating today. I was trying to like search my head, like what's the deal? It's not Friday, but it's Thursday. I actually start my weekend today, so I would not even mind if you would send me some address. Let's just come and eat with you. And when I'm
so
going, please
you have
take
cash.
away.
You have few.
Yes, feel
No,
that.
if it is that I want to go and enjoy.
You can
And when I'm going home, they will even
Take
say,
away.
take away.
thank you so much
Yes,
for
now,
coming.
thanks for coming.
And thanks for coming. Can
It's
mean
not
because
just
they can
food or
transfer
money. Eh.
No, the text
And it
for
can
coming.
mean dollars.
The text for coming that I know is different than what you are saying.
No. Thanks for coming, it's money.
Let's hit the right button because it is time to take a look at what happened on this day in entertainment history.
Okay, so the savagery has started, and you're in the right place if you want to check out the crazy happenings on your social media space. Get ready for some good laughs. It is time for Social View, and as you can see, it all starts for reality. So let's just go with Bod_Republic, who says, I'll be rich like that, I don't have gem by 7 p.m.
So who are they on, sir?
Nobody says she off the gem, only pause.
She don't even pause.
No, she on them, but she don't get jam for 2 hours. She don't know say as the gem they on, they don't suck am. Now 1 hour the thing off.
Okay, we are taking the
So they suck am.
So all those people singing Kiss Daniel song, yeah, I mean, RTID.
So why are you doing this? Why are you managing? You are not supposed to be
because that's
managing.
the time you are supposed to own it.
But yes.
Till,
Because as you are rich, you should have influence too at the filling
course.
station.
Maybe their
Yeah,
own
Hey,
way.
but me, I say my own with my chest. Because see, people, Dupe is not fighting me. Dupe all of a sudden appeared in front of me. You cannot just see I said that, but me, I said that I manage
there's
my own.
somebody in front of you. Is she spiritual?
I
can't see
don't
her.
know.
No, only for us Oju Inu.
And
Inside that
she
is.
has big hair too.
Hey.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So still on Social View, my people. Khalid Season_ says, I told my mom I was depressed, and she said, don't worry, food will soon be ready. Your mama don't know, say, now only hunger they make you day depressed.
So I think that this thing.
Modern day. You don't joke with statements like this.
No, at all.
But back in the day, they just say, "Ebi long
The
pe."
very long way.
You don't
Tó bá
joke.
jẹun.
But I tell you again, as we don't joke with it, see, I think that most Nigerians, I'm not saying that depression is actually real.
Yeah,
like,
true.
do not take your mental health seriously. I'm not even joking. But I think that if some people have money,
It may cure anything.
they'll just be all right.
Money
Cure
and food.
malaria.
Money lonja.
Money and food. Steady. Nothing feel them. All right, so at Maurice Baker_ says, words cannot express how much I love you. And the response is, you swear. Nah. Lenny_1 now says, on new notes.
Yes, so
So if words can't express how much you love the person, just give the person tanker
I'm
of
telling
petrol.
you.
Not jerry can, no, because that one quick finish.
but where are you going to
Tanker.
find
So,
this?
so
as the giver?
dear ladies, do you
Abere.
people collect feel for
Valentine.
Yes, of
In
course.
fact, I want to ask a question. No,
You
I'll
will.
collect.
you know,
But not jerry can, no.
I've not been outside since I don't know, but I just want to ask: how is the preparation for Valentine going? Is it Valentining this year?
Honey pots.
How are
If
you
it did
preparing?
not-
How are you preparing?
Me, I don't have a boo.
Honey pots, if it's not Valentine, we are going to see plenty Shango that day.
Oh, okay, so the same Duque said that will I Duque wants to the style. Said will I val her? So 1 year like that. Duque and I, like we've been bullets for I don't know. I think Duque has a boo now, but we've been bullets. That time we're still in the same
You were in the
club.
WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
The
So
bulls
Duque
of the
now said that
bullets.
we're going to take us. We shall have planned. That was how somebody now randomly brought cake for me. Duque felt very bad, like.
What we said? You slider. Wow.
Believe people like this at
you
your own
slide
peril.
No. I didn't expect it, but she felt so bitter. Like,
Because
why
you slide her.
So that means you were in a
So
talking
the cake is...
you were in a talking face with somebody.
Yes. So
But
the
you now
cake...
sounded as if they
No.
See, OJ, at the end of the
was not
day...
asking me out. She even delivered it to me. Like, I think I gave the person a job, and the person just came to, and the person now chose Valentine's Day. But she felt so bad.
Honey pot, at the end of the day, the cake belongs to two of you.
So this Valentine's
Because
season,
you had agreement.
This-
you not give her.
this Valentine's
Ah,
season, you people
I am
agree.
Monica.
We can use few as we'll tie a red ribbon and do happy Valentine.
And not jerry
Do
can
you
of
ladies
fuel.
agree? And then maybe the owner of the petrol
Oh,
station. Okay, two jerry
we can
cans.
collect maybe 550.
5. Now maybe NFPC Jama.
Okay, so Investor Chica says, she's asking me where is this relationship heading to as if I'm a driver. Precious! Anywhere fuel finish, we park. Oh.
Yeah.
So you see the thing about fuel now.
But what is even happening in
My
this
sister,
world?
they don't want to be committed. Oh.
What is happening in this world?
I want emoji. Let's see the flow. Go with the
How
flow.
did we get here?
Yeah, shout out to Emefiele.
No, I'm not talking about cash. Abi.
For cash.
I am talking
No, we're
about
talking about
relationship.
relationship.
They've
OJ.
made everything better this Valentine's season.
How did
focus.
Emefiele just sitting there in his office
Eh,
and
Because you don't
then
have cash
straight bullet,
to buy
straight
anything.
bullet, straight.
You can do transfer.
Is the bank apps are
He's
not
working. OJ is working.
Emefiele-
So if you know that,
Emefiele-
excuse me, OJ, if you know that when you transfer on Monday, they'll receive on Wednesday.
So
Start
transfer
transferring
today.
now.
Ah.
So that they will receive it and then they can.
So that
do the
maybe if you
needful.
now mistakenly receive it, you now think it's for today, not for Valentine's.
No,
Don't
you
do
will
that.
put it in the description box.
Valentine's.
Yeah, so you will send it maybe 2 days before.
Okay.
Interval.
Okay, nice
You
one.
understand? You get it?
Yeah.
And role model, let's go with the flow.
Okay. Billionaire, only need
Stop it and then in the morning. There is no mercy for money. Macaroy. Hey! So, and the Karen King has this to say, OJ, get ideas for a guy. And then she's asking, and OJ's brother in the Lord at _Valky now says, calculator to count himself lucky for having you.
Are you normal? Are you normal? What's that? That's not a gift idea. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
But he gave his
Calculator
reason.
would be very, very.
He gave a
you
good
know,
reason.
I mean,
To count
Yes.
myself lucky for
Yes,
having you.
so you count how many reasons,
that
you
line
count
is
your
dead.
blessings.
Like, think about it.
But if you use it for some foreign, they'll be like, oh. But you Nigerian girls, my
honey
heart's
pot.
strong.
Honey pot, do you know why this song? So it's a foreign now. All those deadlines, he uses for those foreign girls.
Yes, now they feel
So
like,
they had you so, you
take
know.
this calculator to count yourself lucky for having me. She will say,
Nico, let's move on. Let's move on.
So,
Let's move on. Where's the apple?
it doesn't work for Nigerian ladies.
At
Don't do
all.
it. Don't
Where's the
do
apple?
it, guys. Backtrack. Yeah.
Moving on, we can see these two people doing proper introduction. Uncle in the car said, my name is Daniel, I have a POS store. And you? And the sister on the car says, I'm Precious, I'm a fuel attendant.
See, these people's
So this
relationship.
is billionaire's
I'm
introduction.
telling you, I am
Now
telling
them
you.
they
Straight
win.
up.
I
Yeah.
mean, these people are reigning right now.
Of course.
Meanwhile, I saw one, was it a skit? It's actually real. One Afa that was giving sermon was actually telling them that they are going to, it was cursing them. He said that they should continue, especially those POS people. He said they should continue. That you know how all of a sudden a house will just get burnt and then people will now be wondering
Wondering
where
what
did the
happened.
fire start and all that.
Ah.
I said, okay, continue to live the, you will just, that is calamity.
All. Wow.
I don't know.
But this
It's-
kind of person,
Because
Sha,
now they are turn and
this
them
kind
they
of
rain.
person, when you
Na
go
them
to
they
their
rain.
petrol station, oh, we don't collect cash. Calm me down, we don't POS.
See business.
As in,
Billionaire.
Billionaire.
Oh, did you see Calabash Shake? Like when
did she do?
she went to price the house. She,
Oh,
she was a
POS.
what do they call them?
POS attendant.
Attendant. So
Yeah.
she now went. She just went to one place, you know, big place,
Buy houses.
and said, "Please, I want to buy this house." And because of the way she was dressed, the person was now wondering, "Wait, Abele is a mistake?
As in-
Only mental health,
as in-
you know? No, I know. So Abe only mental issues, you know." Oh, and no. That is, she's very sure. So she was on a phone call and she was like, okay, you know what? You're going to give me this amount of charges for the transfer I'm going to do. So that person now said, oh, no wonder. She was so sure. And she now said she wants 10 of
Hey, how
that.
many will I buy? Let me buy 10.
She wants 10.
He don't sell markets. Commission don't
POS,
show.
cash and fuel.
So this is a conversation between obviously a guy and a girl. And one of them says, do you like being called babe or baby? Obviously the guy says, Anyone shall not ask me for money.
Before.
And they're saying I don't want to cause fights. Agree or not?
Onipa, what do you like?
I like money.
I like money. I like food.
Money feels
You
love.
don't like I don't know they talk
So let me tell you something.
romantic words.
Let me
like-
tell you something.
Ah,
Let me
this
tell you
OJ.
something. So you people don't get it.
We do.
Did you see that pastor yesterday that said that if you don't have money, you don't have business
Yes.
being in a relationship?
Relationship.
And it is the truth.
Very
and it goes
true.
for both men
Both
and
ways.
women.
True.
And I'm saying,
Yes.
yes.
Nice one.
Because what exactly are you bringing to the table?
The girl too, Abby.
Yes.
Everybody.
But the guy.
So do not.
The guy.
So the pastor was actually saying that don't marry a lazy man, a man that does not have a job.
Yes.
Don't let them be telling you that the man should go to mile 12. That every day there is job in mile 12.
You did not say don't marry a lazy girl too.
He didn't. So we now balance
So
it for him.
we are
that
just
that you don't have a
helping
business in
him,
relationship.
yes.
If
The
you
girl
don't
too,
have-
Abby.
And we're just helping him.
why
But he
the
spoke
girl
about the
too?
guy.
Because the girl must bring something to the table.
Of course.
She
Aside
has
from-
things she's
aside
bringing.
from-
Aside from what?
But are you in the
No.
playground?
Aside from what?
Aside from what, OJ?
No, I will help you today.
Aside from what?
No, Mama, sing.
Now you dey
No,
talk
no. Aside from.
Now me talk
No,
now.
I,
Stop now.
aside from.
From
Do the leg.
See, still talking about dating, my people. They say this is public service announcement. Never using online dating again. Last guy said he lived in a dated community. Prison! Immense prison! No! Ah, my sister. You know when you hear gated community, you think it's an estate or maybe a
because
mansion.
you people love to be lied to. I'm into oil and
It's
gas.
all choke.
So
I'm into oil and gas
So,
for your mind.
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Not to make jest of anybody, but see, I think people should just respect themselves when it comes to relationship
Yes.
because people have different lines. You see a guy that does not have a job, he said, I'm in between jobs.
Yes.
Like,
It be like
you don't,
big
you don't
one.
get, I'm in between jobs. Oh, my son, you both when you used to, or be pretend, say, I have a meeting in 2 hours. The day you now meet him and you say, this one is not going to work.
I'm into
Or is it-
I'm into cars.
Which cars?
Which cars? They say no get car. Or is it the one that will say I'm an
Sure, you want the
entrepreneur?
land ratio too.
The one that will say I'm an entrepreneur. Ashe, now you be the work where they do.
Oh,
you are his
God.
business.
Don't do this. Don't do this. Gated what?
Community.
Gated community?
Community.
You said because say, oh my God, I would like to visit you.
See, tell people to be breaking down their English. Once they are and you don't understand, just ask,
See,
okay?
Guys,
let me just
continue.
tell you the pickup line. I live in a gated community and security is very tight. You where they buy security?
I
You
check
don't
with
know.
Nani. Alon, if it is not that we are on TV, I know what I would have, but because
Money for thank you, please. Let me sign out. Thank you. God bless you. Social View was a blast as usual. And that's all we've got for today. Tomorrow is another day. The second hour is about to settle, but let's just get back into more throwback vibes.
We will use this line. The security is
Security
tight.
is
Mr. P and
oh,
wow.
I came in today. I was talking to Catherine about
Yeah.
it. It's so.
do you think they should set ring for them? Maybe a rack. Who do you think will win? We're having the conversation after the show. Who do you think will win, Mr. P or Sean Kuti?
Not to take sides, but
No, fight.
no, don't even say
Gidigbo.
no. So I'm not even a part of that because I
You don't
feel
support
like
violence.
I feel like it is so crass.
So,
Especially Mr. P bringing different things to like go.
Did you see Made Kuti's tweet?
So,
As in,
no, I didn't see Made Kuti's tweet, but I saw you know Mr. P talking about
Yeah.
comparing Sheun to Made. Like what's that?
Made tweeted, good afternoon.
Yes.
Please, I would not like to be compared with...
Please, because what? No, don't do that. He shouldn't even have said anything because I don't understand it. And then you're thinking, Sheun is a Grammy-nominated...
It's not by Grammy.
He used it to abuse him on pot. He said
It's not by,
Grammy
it's not by,
nominated
it's not by Grammy now. That's not what
Hey.
we're talking about.
Wow.
Somebody's stating the obvious. The other
So
person stating the obvious.
So petty.
So what's this
my-
obvious? What's this
Petty.
obvious?
My rant.
And because me, I don't even want them to start because I think, see, so I think Sheun is just being, because Sheun go, so if they really start this thing, because I think Sheun is just being...
Let's drop a poll. If Sheun and Mr. P rack, who you to say go win?
OJ is just about racking.
Catch you, who you to say go win if Mr. P and Sean Kuti rack? We don't support violence.
Is this your rant?
Who you to say go win?
But is this your rant?
Is this your rant?
Okay, yeah.
Because that thing just...
You know the answer.
He annoyed me. He annoyed me. And I think Sheun is just being like, maybe he's busy,
Calm.
he's not because...
My rant is in that same line is, I've ranted about this before. Yes, we get it. It's electionary season right here in Nigeria. Can we be more careful the way we call out each other, abuse each other?
Okay, so if somebody has talked about a particular candidate, can we just leave it on that lane? Why do you bring people and start calling their family members and start bringing their family into it? That is what I would not understand. Maybe this election will come and go.
Because the way it is now, you see all those politicians, in scale of preference, in the grand scheme of things, on the food chain, they're there. After all of this thing, they will still do business together.
They are friends.
They are friends. They will still work together one way or the other.
Attend each other's children's wedding.
When don't abuse, you when they down, bottom of the food chain, you don't abuse person when he help you because of election. You will now
So my point exactly is...
I get it that, yes, you might deliver your point, say whatever it is you want to say, but say it in a sane manner. Let's not get to the level of name-calling, a rich family, rich abusing. It's just crazy.
So
right?
what I don't understand, so I had to, like, in my head, I wanted to say, like, Peter, Sheung, then I'm like, adult. So I think Peter is 42.
It's not that age. Anybody can rack anybody.
And he has a family. Sheung is married to, has a family. Sheung just clocked 40. So in my head, I was just trying to, like, somebody's daddy.
People, papa.
Somebody's daddy. So if the children, they come back from school and the teacher now said they were doing like...
Your daddy was arguing online.
Not the daddy, boy, you were abusing somebody on social media.
Because that dirty fight, Peter. Because the other day, to Rude Boy told somebody that the person was ugly.
See, at the end of the day, every time we say there's freedom of expression, and everyone is entitled to their opinion.
True.
But if I'm coming with my opinion and I'm saying, this is the person I support, I'm entitled to my opinion. You don't have to force me to like the person you like or to support who you support.
Okay, so
you shouldn't drag me for supporting someone you don't like.
So Sheung was not even talking about supporting someone. He was just talking about how he feels about a certain candidate.
Yep.
And then this person, because this person supports this candidate, came and started, you know.
Yeah. Let's just try and respect each other's opinion, and let's not cross the boundary of leaving the conversation and getting into family, getting into career, abusing each other. It doesn't really make sense.
Because especially
you when they down of the food chain.
People
Election go finish. Other people when you'll
perform for them.
You'll first see them for private anger of their private jets. They'll take picture, laugh. Oh, where are you going to, my friend? You are there.
OJ, you not see the picture of Mr. P that Sheung posted?
Everybody go there right last, yeah. Because I'm not even Nigerian, so I cannot relate.
I think it's just so petty. I think it's just so petty and it's uncalled for. And I don't...
So down back to my question. If Mr. P and Sheung Kuti rack, who do you think they go win?
Who do you think will win, OJ?
Rude Boy. Who you think?
You are rude. OJ, you're very rude. You're very rude. Why will you bring his brother into it?
No, Mr. P is a rude
Honeypot.
It's my opinion.
It's rude.
Don't force your opinion on me.
Honeypot, now what's the difference between OJ and Mr. P that brought nephew?
After that rant session...
Even Portable entered the conversation. No.
After that...
You don't see that video of Portable?
After that rant session, I refuse to be a part of this. Here is a recap of the entertainment news in case you missed it earlier. Kilo Shele Gongono.
Kilo Shele Gongono. We told you that Idris Elba is set to shoot his next film in Ghana, and of course, Girls Trip will be in Ghana. And we are wondering what is wrong with Nollywood. Why are they not coming here to shoot?
Yes, Wendy Williams will not resume paying alimony to ex-husband. And I'm very, very thrilled.
A lot of people are sad, and then their son is also in debt.
Yeah, whatever.
No, don't worry, they will fix that one. Wendy has money. When they unfreeze in fact, when everything is settled. But when it comes to Kevin, the senior, he should go and hustle. He should go and hustle and take several seats. Thank you so much.
Wow.
All right, we'll be back shortly after this time out. Stay here with us. For a long time, the Nigerian music scene has witnessed what could be described as a revolution. If there is one thing Nigeria is appreciated for all over the world, it is the abundance of musical talent we have. Well, to top it all, we have different genres of songs like Fuji, Juju, Akbala, High Life, Afrobeat, which dominated the Nigerian music scene back in the day. Fortunately, there were several legends who took these genres to the global stage. So, in celebration of the late Sikiru Ayinde Barrister, we would be taking a trip down the memory lane to remember some Fuji and Juju legendary musicians from way back. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Daily Top 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch me.
Sikiru Ayinde Barrister, when talking about the history of Fuji music in Nigeria, we have to start with the late legendary Sikiru Ayinde Barrister, who is regarded as a pioneer of Fuji music. It was one of the popular Were singers before he named his own style as Fuji. Barrister made the Fuji genre popular and gained much more recognition beyond the Yoruba land and Nigeria. It transforms the traditional Yoruba music while still projecting traditional values of good behavior, respect for elders, and the struggles against life's forces. He often used his music as a tool of commentary on issues of national concern, especially politics. He released over 70 studio albums before he passed on. That was in 2010.
Hey!
I love the way they infuse English in their own way into the Fuji music. I mean, and I think there is a particular TikTok that, you know, people always, a particular song of his that people are always using to do TikTok, like Toba Soredi, Kini Komafie, something very interesting. I love the way he was dancing, especially to students who know how to
dig it.
Legendary right there. Number 2 on our list, we have Ayinla Kollington. Yes, this Fuji legend, also called Baba Alatika or Kimben Kwara, is one of the biggest musicians to dominate Fuji music from its inception in the 1970s through to 1990, making waves with his unique style of music to keep people entertained. Between the mid-1970s and the late 80s, Kollington was ranked as one of the leading stars of Nigeria Fuji music as he became a great rival to the late Fuji legend Barrister. He has more than 50 albums to his credit and is still respected as one of the most prolific Fuji singers of all time till date. Now this song inspired me to see 10
Yes,
over
now
10.
10 over 10. So, Ijo yo.
See,
10 over 10. 10 over
there is
10.
nothing new under the sun. Somebody has done it before.
Need to
Yes,
see
of
we
course.
disagree with you. This is not song that inspired 10 over 10. Shaking her.
Wow, that was
Legendary right there,
yeah.
too. Legendary right there. All this all
But
these music
I
videos
wonder
of
where he even got his name, Alatika. That thing is so,
That thing.
it's so Alatika. So, I mean, like
There's-
Alata, like Alata.
there's a drummer now that does all this conga in one of those popular clubs in Lagos. Alatika drummer.
Are you
Yeah, that's
serious?
his name. And he's in fusion in
Oh,
the club.
oh, wow.
So you are
Yeah,
vibing.
yeah, those
then when you are
drums, yeah.
hearing the conga, this thing, you go.
I still prefer the Kebenkwara, but that Alatika. All right, so let's move on. Let's talk about Sir Shina Peters. Yes, the legendary juju icon Shina Peters is one of the most respected entertainers in the 1980s and 1990s. He was said to have changed and revolutionized the juju music scene in Africa with his band called International Stars, which he formed in the late 1980s. The group's first album, titled Ace, in 1989 was a massive success, which made Sir Shina Peters the most relevant juju artist in the late 1980s and for a greater part of the 1990s. With the release and success of the group's second album, Shina Mania, the Sir Shina Peters became a global star and was celebrated as the person who revived juju music. Circulation,
Wait.
no cash in circulation.
No
Transfer,
cash,
transfer.
no cash.
Transfer.
Money will do it.
No, no go transfer.
Okay, where's my phone?
We no dance.
Where's my-
Now only you dance.
So I just dance for.
So,
Now only you
that's
dance.
when we gonna dance.
We
so
did
we
not
gonna
dance.
Yeah, that's what that song does to me, by the way. That's a jam.
So there is
Man.
Mia who works here. If you watch TV
Yeah, one
series,
Arsenal fan like that.
don't
Wow.
talk about Mia
Don't do
like
that,
that. Don't talk
OJ.
about my Mia like that.
Eh.
Me, yes. Mia's best artist of all is Shina Peters. I know that if Mia is watching this show right now, you have
be
made it.
grinning.
No.
Me, I no come to the studio, I go abuse
You
you.
can't blame him. You actually can't blame him because That's good vibes, like really good vibes. You can't but dance.
And Sashino Peter still has the energy.
Yes.
to-
Okay, I think you people attended a show.
Yeah.
where
Yeah, he was on
performed.
stage.
Yeah.
Ama, let's go on a quick break, because I guys go drink water. I don't dance. Number 4, Wasiu Ayinde Marshal, also known as K1, the ultimate Okwan, is generally known as the king of Fuji music, a title he gained for a long time, and it seems no one will snatch this from him for many years to come. He was a member of the late Ayinde Barista's band, the Supreme Fuji Commanders, from 1975 to 1978. One thing that makes the icon stand out is his ability to blend with time with a brand of music that appeals to the old and young generations. K1 was able to extend his tentacles outside of Nigeria, as he has been able to, with hundreds of countries, to perform Fuji music. Is also the highest rated Fuji musician in Nigeria till this very moment.
You know, Kwamwon learned from Sikiru Ayinde Barrister, and it pays homage to him till date. He talks about it, how it was like a boy to him, and he will carry instruments and all of those things. And now is big, really big. In fact, when you talk about songs that are actually still making it, and that one that you talked about.
Yeah, the way he switched. Shout out to the producer. I think it was Spyro or Myro that decided to just take most of his songs, give it a new pop feel.
Yeah.
One of them is that Iyanu Olaoba.
So I remember that if there is a party and you don't play that song, it's not complete.
Adeorioke.
Pop.
Yes, Adeorioke. All right, now let's talk about King Sunny Ade. Yes. The legendary musician is quite literally music royalty. Is well known for playing juju music, a popular genre in the Nigerian music industry back in the 1980s. The styles of music is all shades of classic, and his dance style can never be duplicated. His band King Sunny Ade and his African beats toured across Africa and gained popularity in the US and Europe. This legendary Grammy-nominated singer was also the first person to introduce the pedal steel guitar to Nigerian pop music. The best part is still making waves after decades in the music industry. In fact, is arguably the biggest name of juju music and also the greatest musician alive.
Yes,
And
sir.
for me, it is the way he's still very agile. And you can't outdance him. He will go, hey, Baba will be
No, ask me. I experienced
Yeah, you interviewed him, and you people did dance competition.
I interviewed King Sunny Ade, and so we got on the dance floor and we started dancing.
Keep up.
I was breathing like this. I said, Jim, here I come. Jim, here I come. Because I think he was 70 at that point, and he came, he was talking about how he was going to auction a particular guitar and all that. So let me just give you this fun fact. So talk about your view. In December, I attended this wedding. And at the wedding, when the parents of that person getting married were getting married, King Sunny Ade played. And King Sunny Ade playing again when their child
That's cool.
was getting married.
Yes.
So the point exactly.
That's cool.
So Tokwa was asking the question. King Sunny Ade has been cashing out since then. And he's in his 70s. And he's still making waves. And it's still high profile and all that.
No go
How does he
grill.
even do it? It is not just about talking about it. Can we just study him?
Yeah, true that, true that.
Wow. It's his performance skills, his music prowess, everything. He owns the stage. Like, you can't be at his concert and you won't even move your body because you will feel his performance and you'll be moved to be like him, guys.
Legendary stuff right there. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we gotta go. We gotta go, and we'll definitely wrap up with our number 5 artist. That's King Sunny Ade. My name is OJ. I did this alongside your girlfriend next door.